Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining our visiting lecture series. We have a visiting lecture series for D5 from Arunai Engineering College, India. We welcome to all participants and thanks for being part of this visiting lecture series. And so we have a speaker for today is Mr. S. Karthikeyan from Arunai Engineering College, India. And we will get benefit from their expertise on cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And maybe for Mr. Nuris Hassan, you can introduce Mr. Karthikeyan to us. Mr. Nurul Hassan, can you introduce Mr. Karthikeyan?
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. This is time to introduce our speaker,
Yes.
Mr. Karthikeyan, Assistant Professor from Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science from Arunai Engineering College. Today, he is going to deliver a visiting lecture for the topic of machine learning for the students of STEKOM University, Indonesia. So we are happy to share our knowledge globally. I just want to thank our management for allowing us to share our knowledge globally, and as well as we like to thank management of STEKOM University, Indonesia, especially Dr. Joseph, the rector of STEKOM University, for given this opportunity for our institution as well as our faculty to deliver this visiting lecture. Now it's time to hand out the session to our speaker, Mr. Karthikeyan, to deliver the visiting lecture on machine learning. So, Karthikeyan sir, please take over this session.
Yes, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Are you hear my voice?
We can hear your voice and your presentation is.
Shall I start, sir?
Okay, you can start your
Okay.
presentation. Okay.
Okay, my name is S. Karthikeyan, professor in AI&DS department from Arunai Engineering College in India. Today I am going to discuss about the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. First, the table of content is introduction to blockchain and how it works the blockchain and what is meant by public ledger and how the blockchain as a public ledger. So these are the table content as I explained for you. First, what is meant by blockchain? Blockchain is nothing but it is a decentralized digital technology that allows the data to be stored across a networks, which means it is transparent and immutable way. They think of it is highly secure and transparent database for the central authority. And next, how it works the blockchain technology. First, before I explain this topic, what is mean by cryptocurrency? Crypto means hiding the some details, hiding the some data. Currency means money. So cryptocurrency means hiding the money, which means we transact the transaction from one place to another place, which is used by digital method. That is known as cryptocurrency method. First of all, what is mean by blockchain technology? So blockchain technology is a decentralized method. Decentralized is nothing but without third party intermediate. Without that intermediate, and we can transfer a transaction from one place to another place. That is known as blockchain technology. This blockchain is a decentralized ledger technology. It will allow the data to be stored across the network computer. It is very secure and transparent. And how it works the blockchain technology. The first, these are the key points for following the blockchain technology works. First one, blocks, second one, chain, and the third one, decentralization, and fourth one, consensus mechanism, and the last one, immutability and transparency. The first block. Block means each blockchain contains a list of transactions, which means it links to the public ledger to another block. Once block is filled with the data, it is sealed with the cryptographic method. Cryptography means it is secret key. The secret key linked to one block to another block. Each block secret key linking to one block to another block, and another block could key is linking to previous key. That is known as block. And the next one is a chain. The blocks are linked together in a chronological order, which means date wise and year wise. All the details will be connected to the one block to another block. That is known as chain. These are called the blocks chain methodology. And the next one is a decentralization. Decentralization is nothing but it is that intermediary will not be include our transaction process. Once we have to transaction from one place to another places, just the user and another party only will be included. We will not consider about the third party. That is known as decentralization. And the next one is a consensus mechanism. Consensus mechanism is nothing but it is a protocol. What are the protocols are followed to working in the blockchain technology? That is known as consensus mechanism. These protocols is like a algorithm, like a software, which means blockchain software. This software we can use to create the blockchain technology. That is known as consensus mechanism. And the next one is immutability and transparency. Immutability means it is very standard. It will not be changed. Once we have to transaction, it will not be redrive the any content. That is known as immutability. And the next one is transparency. Transparency means in blockchain method we have to transact the any currency, which means very transparent to all. It is visible to all. It is very transparency. And the next one, Bitcoin P2P work. What is mean by Bitcoin P2P work and how it will be work? Bitcoin P2P network is a decentralized infrastructure. Already I've told about decentralized is nothing but it is a third party will not be allowed to our transaction. So that is known as decentralized method. This Bitcoin considered how it is work. It consists of thousands of computers, which means nodes to be connected to the computer. One block is a one computer and another block is another computer. That is known as nodes. These nodes are used for transaction for one computer to another computer. So many computers are grouped together. It will be linking to another chain method. That is known as nodes. And another one, what are the key uses of blockchain methodology. First one is a cryptocurrency. This blockchain technology is used for the cryptocurrencies method. So already I told what is mean by cryptocurrency. Crypto is a hiding the detail, hiding the something. Currency means money. So we can exchange the without money. We can exchange the transaction from one place to another place, but we did not use the money, but we can use the digital method, that is known as cryptocurrency. And the next one is the supply chain method. Supply chain method means it will be transparency. The transparency is nothing but it will be connected to one block to another block, another block to another block. All chain will be included to one place to another place, another place, another place. It will be linking to long chain method. That is known as supply chain method. And another is a smart contract method. This smart contracts method is nothing but it is we can use to for the software. This software for a self-executing contract with predefined rules. Some rules and regulation will be following. That type of method we will be exchange the information from one place to another places. It will be allows the companies to track the journey of goods from raw materials to end of the customer. It is used for best benefit is reducing the fraud and errors and enhancing the accountability. That is known as smart contract method. And a voting system. In blockchain, biggest advantage is once we have to transaction to one ID to another ID. The transaction method, how it is transaction is work. One block to another block. One block means one computer and another block means another computer. We can exchange the money. We can use the ID only. One ID to another ID, another ID to another ID, another ID to another ID. Once we can transact the money from one place to another place, we cannot redrive the money from the another block. That is known as voting system method. So we can implement the voting system. We put the voting to one party once one party all which means the blockchain can be used to create a tamper proof. It is transparent voting system that ensures to election results are accurate and free from fraud. That is known as voting system method. And the next one is the public ledger. Ledger means it referred to all the transaction records to maintaining all the computers. In blockchain technology, each and every block maintaining a ledger process. The first block maintaining what are the transaction from one place to another place. These kinds of details will be saved from the stored from the database, and another block in same kind of thinking will be stored from the database, and another block in same manner it will be following. So all the records are stored from the database. Once we have to transaction from one place to another place, what are the transaction or occur in one place to another place, the all kind of transaction another block members will see. It is very transparently and it is visible to and it is accessible to everyone. That is known as public ledger. This public ledger, how it is worked? First one is transparency. Transparency means what? All participants in the blockchain network, it can be viewed the transaction history will be recorded in the public ledger. Since all the transactions are visible to anyone, it will be create a level of accountability that present in the centralized system. That is known as transparency. And decentralization. This decentralization already told, the third party will not be included. Only two members, which means user and another person's only transaction the digital method. That is known as decentralization method, which means the traditional ledgers maintained by single central authority, such as a bank. A blockchain is public ledger is decentralized. This means ledger is not stored in one location, but instead it is distributed across the many computer in the network. That is known as decentralization. And the third one is immutability. Immutability means once a transaction is recorded in the blockchain in public ledger and it is confirmed by the network, it is nearly impossible to change or delete the transaction. Once I have to transaction from one block to another block, again I will not retrieve the any kind of transaction from the another block. It is very standard and it cannot be changed and it cannot be deleted. That is known as immutability. And the next one is the security. This security, the blockchain public ledger is secured through the cryptographic technique. Cryptographic technique means we can use the private and the public key, because every transaction is very secret and very hiding. So we can use the private and the public key. We can use the hashing method. This hashing method following the SHA-256 algorithm. Once we have to generate a SHA-256 algorithm, we will be given the input to any kind of input to the SHA-256 algorithm. It will be automatically generate the private key to secret key. That is known as cryptography key method. And next one is the auditability. Auditability is nothing but the public ledger can be used to trace the assets of data, providing the auditable trail from the origin from the current state. It is visible to everyone. That is known as public ledger. So totally public ledger means it is maintaining the recorded transaction for what type of transaction and how many monies are transaction from one block to another block. These all kinds of data's details records will be stored in the every block database. So what kind of transaction from one place to another place? For example, I transaction to 100 rupees to from one computer to another computer. Remaining 100 computers will see what are the how many rupees I will be exchanged from one place to another place. Everyone will visible to all the system. That is known as public ledger. And next one is a block in a blockchain. A block in a blockchain is a fundamental unit of data storage that hold the transaction record and another important information. First of all, how the block is created. First of all, we can see about the block structure. These block structures following the block header. Each and every block has its own ID, which means every transaction the ID is very important, because we can transaction the digital method from one block to another block, which means one computer to another computer, another computer to another computer. The transaction ID is very important, because the transaction way method. So ID is very important. So the block structure is definitely block header is very important. Every transaction have a header ID. This header containing a metadata about the block, such as the ID will be created for every block. And the next one, this block header, each and every block is following the cryptographic hash method. Already I told cryptographic means private key and the public keys are used. This key value created one block, this key automatically will link to another block, and second block hash key linking to previous block, because this is the very important concept in block in a blockchain. For that only we can visible to all transaction detail in all the computer. For example, 100 computers will be linking to one chain network, one computer to second computer, second computer to third computer, third to fourth, fourth one to fifth, fifth one to sixth, up to 100 computers. For example, I transaction from one computer to another computer any amount, the ledger details will seeing about the remaining computer. All are visible to all the details, because the ledger is maintained to all the block will be connected to the hash value. And the third one is block size. This block size is depending upon the blockchain protocol. For example, in Bitcoin in blockchain, the maximum block size is 1 MB. It means only a limited number of transactions can be sending from one page to another page. That is known as block size method. And the next one is a security and immutability. Already I told immutability means once the transaction from one place to another place, it will not be redrive and it will not be changed and it will not be deleted. It is very standard. So that is known as immutability. And next, a basic cryptocurrency. A basic cryptocurrency is a digital method. So already I told cryptocurrency hiding the money, which is used for digital transaction method. This cryptography are very secure and to ensuring that transactions are secure and the creation of new unities control. Uh, Next, how the cryptocurrencies work. First of all, for discuss about the transaction method. This transaction is when one user sending the cryptocurrency to another, the transaction is created. This transaction is very typically involves the sender's public address like their bank account number. The receiver public address and the amount of cryptocurrency is being transferred. That is known as transaction. And the next one is verification and validation. Once the transaction is initiated, it needs to be validated by the network. In many cryptocurrency like a Bitcoin, this is done through the process called a mining or proof of work. What is mean by Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency method. Actually, the Bitcoin was introduced in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. I think this person's Santoshi Nakamoto is we didn't see about this. Santoshi Nakamoto is a person or woman or aged person or youth. We didn't know. But the Santoshi Nakamoto introduced a Bitcoin method and it will be launched in 2009. Now it will be become very popular too in this world. And the next one, security and immutability. So already I explained security and immutability. After a transaction is added to the blockchain, it is considered to confirmed and permanent. Each transaction linked to the previous one through the cryptographic hashes because every transaction details it is visible to all the blocks. That is known as immutability. And next one, basic cryptocurrency example, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first and most well-known cryptocurrency created by an anonymous entity known as Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. Anonymous, it is unidentified person. Actually, this Satoshi Nakamoto, this name women or men. We did not know about Santoshi Nakamoto or Santoshi Nakamoto is a organization we did not about unidentified, but it operates on a decentralized network and uses a proof of work consensus mechanism to validate the transaction. This proof of work is nothing but the mechanism used for miners. Minus means to compute to solve the complex mathematic puzzles, and the first one to solve, and it will be added to the block containing the transaction to the blockchain. That is known as mining. For example, Bitcoin transaction example, the two persons can exchange the transaction. Alice wants to send zero point 0.5 Bitcoin to Bob person. 0.5 means our Indian currency is equal to 50 lakhs. So Alice wants to 50 lakhs to Bob. So Alice create a transaction and they broadcast it to the Bitcoin network. Miners verify the transaction by solving a cryptographic puzzle, and once it is confirmed, it is added to the blockchain. So for this kind of method, the Bitcoin transaction is worked. And next one, the creation of coins. How the creation of coins? The creation of coins cryptocurrency involved several steps, depending on the coin and a specific blockchain platform. Generally, the creating coin can be broken down into two main approaches. The first approach is scratch, and second approach is existing blockchain platform. And what are the steps to create a Bitcoin? The first one is the define the purpose and the features. What is the primary purpose of the cryptocurrency? We can follow in the features. Supply limit, how many coins will be created. For example, Bitcoin has a supply limit of 20 million coins only. Maximum limit size is 20 million. So the define the purpose and feature is will be following the supply limit. Only 20 million coins will be created. And the next one, this features is a mining algorithm. This mining algorithm will it used for proof of work, like a Bitcoin, and proof of stake like a Bitcoin. A consensus mechanism means this is the protocol. These protocols used for some computer software, some algorithms, some wallets. Wallets is a devices which is used for to create a Bitcoin applying. So that is known as wallets. And third one is the design in blockchain. This blockchain for following the build a new blockchain from a scratch, which requires to develop the entire code-based transaction method. It is very security and a validation method. And the next one, develop and launch the blockchain. This develop and launch the blockchain, it will implement and make it block to ensuring the nodes can communicate it from one computer to another computer. That is known as blockchain technology. And the next one is a distributed coins. This distributed coins, it's running, it will be needed for mining. If the coin is based on proof of works, that is miners can be involved. This Bitcoin method, miners can start earning the coin by validating the transaction. That is known as distributed coins method. And next one, Bitcoin script. What is mean by Bitcoin script? Bitcoin script is a stack-based programming language. It is used for lock and unlock Bitcoin transaction. This locking script and unlocking script following the two method. One is input and output method. The Bitcoin script following the two types of script. First one, locking script. This locking script also called as script public key, and unlocking script also called as script signature. The script public key, first one, the locking script, also called as script public key. This script public key is attached to the output and define the condition for spending the coins, such as requiring the specific public key or multi-signature. And the next, unlocking script, generally known as scripting signature. It will be provided by the person spending the coins. This contains the necessary information like a signature to prove the right to spend the Bitcoin method. And next one, how the Bitcoin script is work. The Bitcoin transaction consists of two methods. The first one is input. The input refers to the previous transaction, which is specified the coin being spent. And next one is the output. The new coins to be sent to the recipients. It along with a script, the specify the conditions for spending, which means locking the script and script public key method. And we can use the crypto key method. This crypto key method following the cryptographic. Cryptographic means private key and public key, which is used for secret key information for digital transaction method. For one place to another place, we have to exchange the Bitcoin from one block to various places. The Bitcoin we can use for entire world, which is used for digital method. And next, how the Bitcoin be P2P networks. P2P means peer-to-peer computer networks. One computer to another computer to another computer. One computer has a one block and another computer has a another block. It is following the decentralization method. This decentralization will not be included the third party, but we can exchange the Bitcoin from one place to another places. So the benefits is easily the 2% only. So third party we will not be included. The third party means centralization. So we will not allow the centralization. Centralization example, bank. For using the bank purpose, the bank organization or bank or organization, we exchange the money, there will be some particular amount they will be catching. But here the decentralization is very useful for transaction one place to another places. We can save the money and we can collect the money. Once the transaction from one place to another places, the validation is very important. And the next one is the advantage of the Bitcoin P2P network. It is very security and privacy. Transaction Bitcoin in network. The transaction in Bitcoin network following the first one is creation of the transaction. For example, your user initiates the transaction by creating a message that contains details like the recipient address, the amount of Bitcoin to be sent, and a digital signature to authenticate sender. And second one is broadcasting to the network. The broadcasting to the network is the transaction is the broadcast to the Bitcoin network. This means the transaction send out the various Bitcoin nodes, which means one node to another node, another to another node, another to another node. So it will be sent out to various Bitcoin node, that is known as broadcasting network. And next one is transaction validation in the transaction Bitcoin network. Transaction validation is nothing but nodes on the network to check whether the transaction is legitimate, which means to ensure that the sender enough balance. That is, the input to the transactions are unspent and valid. If the transaction is valid, it is propagated to the other node in the network. That is known as transaction validation. And next one, confirmation. Once the miner successfully is to solve the puzzles, and it will be added to the blockchain, because uh, 21 millions bitcoins are limited. So nowadays we can use the 1.9 millions bitcoins as currently trending. Remaining 0.10% are not used in the bitcoins. Here the miners go to the Bitcoin networks, and it will be solve the mathematic critical problem to find out the what are the bitcoins network available in the blockchain mode. They will be giving the information to the network. So easily we can find out the Bitcoin network, and we will be apply the Bitcoin concept. How the Bitcoin will be applied in the network? We can use the wallet. Wallet means many devices. Devices such as cryptocurrency wallet, which means it is a devices, and it is a program or online services which stores the public and a private key for cryptocurrency transaction. This wallet, for example, wallet, Coinbase wallet, and Bitco wallet, and Electrum wallet, and a MetaMask wallet. So these are the wallet for to create a Bitcoin cryptocurrency network. The Coinbase wallet is nothing but it is a created by centralized exchange, the Coinbase. It is hot wallet. It's also called as hot wallet, which means software oriented wallet. Which means software oriented wallet, which is used for creating a Bitcoin networks. And another example is Bitco. It is a digital assessment management platform. It enables the clients to explore through the complicated environment to digital assets with the connected to the suitable solution. And Electrum is the another wallet for to transaction the cryptocurrency coins from one block to another block. Block means node means computer, one computer to another computer, so which is used for the transaction validation. So all the wallets to create a cryptocurrency which is used for storing the public and private key transaction in the broadcasting the network. And block mining. So already I told block mining the process which Bitcoin transactions are verified and added to the blockchain. It requires miners to solve a critical and a very difficult, complex business problem and to find out the blockchain network in the blockchain concept. So once they find out the blockchain concept, the block miners will be rewarded, will be collected the money. So miners to compute to the first to solve the problem and added to the blockchain technology. So miners mining means proof of work. Proof of work means what? It is verified and validate the transaction and the transaction details and what are the blockchains will be added to the one block to another block. That is known as block mining. And last one, proof of work. The primary purpose of proof of works is spam attacks and to ensure that only valid transactions are added in the blockchain. We can use the cryptographic buzils method. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the very interesting presentation. And we have some question. You can read it on the chat, and I will read
Yes,
it
sir.
to you. How are the government around the world regulating the cryptocurrency, and what is the impact does it have on their adoption? Okay, this is a very interesting question because how government react on this system, because this is the cross-border system where we how government to control the process of the cryptocurrency. Maybe you can answer this question, Mr. Karthikeyan.
Once again, repeat the question, sir.
How government around the world regulating the cryptocurrency, and what impact does it have on their adoption?
Hello, your voice is not audible here.
Hello. Uh, how government around the world regulating the cryptocurrency, and what impact does it have on their adoption? Or you can read it on the chat, on the chat box.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you answer the?
I hear my voice.
Yeah. Hello.
I think you're asking real world application in blockchain technology.
You can read it on the room chat, on the chat, on the chat, on the chat, room chat. There is a chat. There is a question. How
Hmm.
are government around the world regulating cryptocurrency, and what impact does it have on their adoption?
Actually, the cryptocurrency work with supply chain management, which means to ensure the transparency and traceability in logistics, and which is used for healthcare, and real estate business and digital identity and the smart contract method. This smart contract method, it will be automated agreement without the intermediaries. Intermediary means what? It is a centralized method. We will not be allowed. Only the two parties will agreement and we exchange the money. That is known as smart contract method. And this cryptocurrency used for the healthcare to secure the patient's records and streamlines data sharing from one block to another block.
Okay, that's the answer. Okay, and then we have another question. What do
Yes.
you think about the future of blockchain technology
Future.
and a potential challenge in the global adoption?
Future challenge in blockchain
Yeah,
technology. I think your question is future challenge in blockchain technology. Am I
yeah.
correct?
Okay, yeah. The future of blockchain technology.
In future in blockchain technologies, hello,
Yeah, yeah,
it is very scalability. Actually, the future challenge blockchain technology is scalability and energy consumption and security risk and decentralization method. Scalability means to handling the large transaction volumes very efficiently, and security risk is to addressing like we can use the smart contract method.
hello, Mr. Karthikeyan.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tell me.
okay. Okay, I guess that's the future of blockchain technology. Okay, and
Yes.
then we have another question from Mr. Rizaina. Besides the cryptocurrency, what are the real world application for the blockchain technology? So blockchain technology is not for cryptocurrency, and what is the other application in the real world
Other application real world.
in the blockchain technology?
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes. You can hear you.
Okay. I think your question is other real world application in blockchain technology. It is supply chain management. Another application is supply chain management. Many companies like uh, blockchain technology used for to ensuring the safety and the transferring method, and it is voting system method for to enable the secure and the tamper proof of digital voting. And another application is digital identify for to identify verification for transaction from one place to another places. And smart contract method, smart contract method means it will be automated agreement in finance and insurance and various method. So this is the other real world application in blockchain technology. And one more, the real estate is very important to streamline property transaction to reduce the fraud content, because the digital signature is very important. We can use for the cryptographic key method, which is used for private key. So the purpose of real estate, the transaction is very important for to reduce the fraud.
Okay. I guess the most important in the blockchain is the smart contract. I guess yeah. Smart contract is very important that can replace the traditional contract and this very secure. Is it right, Mr. Cartesian?
Yes, it
Yes,
is very
okay.
secure.
It's very secure. Okay.
Yes.
I guess we don't have any other question, and I guess we can close this visiting lecture. And so we would like to thank you
Thank you.
for the presentation you give to us, and this is a very important for us to get understanding in the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And also we said thank you for the audience for active engagement in this visiting lecture. And before we close this event, we would like to ask you to turn on the camera for taking picture together. Can you turn on the camera, Mr. Karthikeyan?
Yes, yes,
Karthikeyan, yeah.
yes.
So we can take the picture together. Your camera is still not on, Mr. Karthikeyan.
Hello.
Please turn
Yes.
on the camera.
Signal is very big side.
Okay, I guess your camera is it? Do you have a problem on your camera, Mr. Karthikeyan?
Yes. Camera.
Camera. We can we cannot see your face because we have to take.
Camera.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Thank you.
Yes, some
Mr.
technical issues is there. So
Mr.
the
Abdul.
camera is not working.
Okay. Mr. Abdul, can you take the picture uh, together for
Okay,
this?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
For the University of for Arunai Engineering College, and especially for Mr. Kartikeyan
Yes,
for
Karthikeyan.
Kartikeyan. Sorry. uh, Sorry
No
for spelling
problem. No
your
problem.
your name. Sorry for wrong spelling your name. Okay. Thank
Different
you for.
pronunciation in different country.
Yeah. We are not very familiar with Indian name. Okay. Thank you for
There
your
are many technical issues is there in the site. So
Mm, okay. I guess we would like to say thank you for your presentation in the
thank you,
cryptocurrency
thank you.
and blockchain technology. So this is time for us to close this event. Thank you for everyone who joined this virtual visiting lecture series, and we urge you to appropriate the dialect and networking initiative with this virtual platform. And once again, we are thanks for your participation in this actual simulating experience. And I wish you have a beautiful day ahead, and please take care and bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your
Okay.
great conversation.
Hmm.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I would like to thank our STEKOM University Vice Chairman and principals and various staff members. So my thanks to convey to various staff members and your students.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
I guess it's time for closing this event. Thank you for all the participants for joining this visiting lecture. It's time to leave. Mr.